here's your host for this special evening, Dr. John.
Good evening and welcome to In Concert. I'm your host this evening, Dr. John. You know, I'm from New Orleans, home of soulful blues and musical gumbo. But being in New York tonight is special for me because In Concert features the magic of the New York Rock and Soul Revue. Comprised of some of the things I still dig about the 70s. I'm speaking about Donald Fagen, Michael McDonald, Boz Scaggs, and that bewitching voice of Phoebe Snow. The sum of this review is greater than even its part. These tunes evoke a night in the blues lounge where nobody knows your name. So just sit back, squint your eyes, and enjoy the ride as I take you through a night with the New York Rock and Soul Revue.
Here's a tune that when Mike McDonald was in the touring version of Steely Dan, we used to, thank you, we used to do this tune, with Mike singing the stop time at the end.
hear some more soulful sounds from the New York Rock and Soul Revue when In Concert continues in a moment.
And now, In Concert continues.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Fagen.
The New York Rock and Soul Revue started as a series of club concerts produced by Libby Titus. And then later on, I started producing them along with her. Did some at the Lone Star in New York and some other restaurants around town, clubs around town, whoever would have us really, and developed into a larger and larger presentation as we went along. And finally we started doing them at the Beacon Theater. It was pretty easy to get people to do the show. Phoebe Snow grew up with soul music, and I think I did, and so did Boz and Michael, and certainly Charles Brown is a classic of rhythm and blues and soul music. And it was really just a matter of calling and saying we're doing some Wilson Pickett material or some Motown material, and it was very easy to get people to do it.
I'd heard Donald do Drowning in a Sea of Love when I first saw the show, and he and I talked at some length about material that would be fun to do on the show. And I mentioned that song, he said, yeah, well, that'd be a natural.
I've been out here so very long, can't find no direction. Babe, when you came my way, thought I'd find protection. The cold wind came into my life, took me by surprise. I can't seem to control these tears, caught in my eyes, going down one time. I've been down 2 times. Now I'm drowning, drowning in the sea of love. Darling, I've depended on you for love navigation. Now you're gone and deserted me. Did you feel my desperation? I'm in the middle of a love storm, miles from the shore. I look around, oh, I can see the water coming over me one time. I've been down 2 times. Now I'm drowning, drowning in the sea all about shoe time, y'all. I'm drowning in the sea of love. Yeah. Wanna show y'all drowning, man. Drowning right here on dry land. Get kind of worried about you, boy. Oh, talk about a drowning man. I've been down 2 times. I'm drowning in the sea of love. Hey, go ahead now. Oh, my goodness. Getting kind of worried. Hey, the sea of love. I've been down 2 times. I've been down 2 times. Now I'm drowning in the sea of love.
Dr. John and the New York Rock and Soul Revue will be back with more electrifying performance.
In Concert continues with his profile of the New York Rock and Soul Revue as they perform the Steely Dan classic, Chain Lightning.
When we first started doing these shows, it was basically all interpretations of older songs, rhythm and blues and soul tunes. But there was a vocal minority of the audience who wanted to hear some of the artists do some of their more, material that was associated with them. They wanted to hear me do some of the old Steely Dan songs and Phoebe do Poetry Man and so on. And so rather than be, snobbish about it, we just decided to mix some of our own stuff in with the old things, and I think that everyone goes away happy.
get your handkerchief ready when the New York Rock Soul Revue returns with Lonely Teardrops.
In Concert continues with more of the New York Rock and Soul Revue.
Lonely Teardrops was a Jackie Wilson hit, a very early soul song in the beginning when the form really hadn't congealed really. So it had a lot of pop elements in it too. And Michael's version is particularly interesting because you need an incredible voice to even try to sing it, and he does a lot more than that.
My heart is crying, crying, lonely teardrop. See my pillow never dry, lonely teardrop. See, come home, come home. Just say you will, say you will.
don't really know what possessed us to do that song. The groove we do on it is a little different. It's almost a little Latino, you know, as opposed to the original record, which was more of a bebop R&B groove, you know. So it's kind of a tip of the hat to Jackie Wilson and a chance to do a song that we felt hadn't been done in a long time.
In Concert, we'll be right back.
Well and farewell from Dr. John here at the Lone Star Roadhouse right here in New York City as we leave you with that superstitious classic, Knock on Wood.
Just listening, you know, to everybody else play and sing is just like, you know. And I finally get to sing with Michael McDonald, which I've dreamed about for, I don't know, like 15 years. The minute I heard his voice, I used to have perfect harmonies to Doobie Brothers songs. It's like, if only they'd call me, you know. And, you know, 15 years later, they called me.
Bring out Mike McDonald and Phoebe Snow. Soul music. Check!
She's my